So your house has been sitting on the market for about 3 to 4 weeks now, maybe even longer, and you're starting to wonder, like, why is my house not selling? Because spring is supposed to be busy. Did I pick the right agent? What is going on? I'm going to look at 4 possible reasons why your house might not be selling. The first reason is that it's not just your house. It is slow everywhere you look. Reason number 1, low demand. So these are going to be number of homes sold, and since we're still not done in April, this is going to focus only from the 1st of April to the 19th. And just to keep things fair, I'm going to be comparing to last April, only 1st to 19th. So this is not the whole month. And every single region is down. If you look at Halton, Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham, every single one of them is down, some way more than others. If you look at Toronto, for example, last April, the first 19 days, 1,954 homes sold, and this April, only 1,520. So that's a big margin compared to last April. And Peel is also down. Halton, like I said, every single region is down. But now you might be thinking, well, who cares about last year? I just want to know what's going on in the market today. So if you compare it to just last month, never mind last year, just March of this year, same thing as before, 1st to 19th only, just to keep things fair. So this is not the whole March. Halton is the only region that is up slightly. If you look at Halton, it went from 494 last month to 511. So a slight increase, but every single other region is down once again. Toronto went from 1596 to 1520, and York went from 859 to 785. So even if you compare to last month, which is not normal, spring market starts in March and then it goes higher in April, and a lot of the times even higher in May, and then it starts coming down in June and July. So March, April, and May are supposed to be busy, and April is supposed to be busier than March. But that's not the case in these regions. And now, second reason that your house might not be selling is competition. There is a lot of supply for buyers to choose from right now. So let's look into that. This is going to be comparing sales to active listings. So what is currently on the market right now, and you're going to see a big difference. And so I'm going to be looking at 10 different cities, and hopefully one of the cities is yours, so you get a better idea of what's going on. So sales are here and active listings are here. So we're going to be looking at Mississauga, Brampton, Burlington, Oakville, Milton, Whitby, Oshawa, Ajax, Richmond Hill, and Vaughan. So Peel is hurting the most, you can see here, and the East End not doing too badly. Like Ajax, Oshawa, Whitby is ×2 approximately. But if you look at Brampton and Mississauga, it's almost ×4, the difference between sales and active listings. Now let's look at the third reason, which is the one that has been hyped up by every single one, even real estate agents, even economists, everything, since last November, December, that the rate cuts are coming. Some as like aggressive as like, oh, we're going to go down 2.5% by the end of 2024, which has not happened. They said it's going to happen in March, then April, now it's been pushed back to June. So Bank of Canada has not dropped the rates. They have been steady at 5%, and that has totally put the kibosh on the spring real estate market. Spring real estate market does not exist right now. So because Bank of Canada did not drop the rates, a lot of buyers who can afford to buy, a lot of people just can't afford it at these rates, but some who can afford to buy, they're waiting on the sidelines to see what happens with Bank of Canada. And to make things worse for people hoping for rate cuts, inflation went up slightly. It went from 2.8 to 2.9 in March. So that's not good news for anybody who's waiting to see rate cuts. And now what I'm starting to see is a lot of these experts, like who with the MBAs and all this and that, they were saying the rate cuts are coming. Now they are starting to push back their predictions. Before it was like April, then it was June, and now they're saying that, well, maybe the rate cuts will happen in June or July. So the rate cuts keep getting pushed and pushed back. And now let's look at the fourth reason, is that prices are still too high. Like a lot of these prices have kind of flatlined compared to last year. They're pretty much identical to what was happening last year. Some regions are even lower, but that's still too high. Let me show you what's going on. If you look at detached homes only, Halton, Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham, once again, these are the average prices for detached homes. Like, look at the crazy prices that people have to deal with. 1.62 average price for a house in Halton, and if you look at the down payment needed for that is $325,000. Like, who has that kind of money lying around? Unless obviously you're making six figures, which a lot of people are, but a lot of people are not. A lot of people are having trouble making $50,000 a year. And because every single category here is over $1 million, automatically you need minimum 20% down payment. So this is the down payment you need to buy a detached house in any of these big regions. And a lot of the, even if you break it down by city, there's unlikely you're going to find something that's going to be below $1 million unless you maybe go to the east end. So that is my breakdown of why your house might not be selling. 4 reasons: low demand, high supply, no rate cuts, and prices are still way too crazy for anybody to be jumping into the market because there's just not too many good deals out there. Hopefully that helps you guys out. If you guys think that's something else I missed, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.